There are chat and voice assistants that you see. So I am working on a chat assistant right now at JP Morgan, but whenever you go to, let's say, your Geo app for making a recharge, you will see in the bottom right a small icon which allows you to enter input and chat with the customer based on whatever he wants to do. Or you are trying to book a ticket on IRCTC. There is a bot called Disha which comes and asks you, what can I help you with, so on and so forth. So these things are powered by data science. Then there is facial recognition. Whatever you see in your KYC applications, uh, in that, like, in order to verify your identity, whether your face matches the face which you have provided on your Aadhaar card or on your PAN card, or even nowadays, it is very common that if you attend a wedding or something, what will happen is, like, we will ask you to scan your face, and from the entire wedding photographs, it will pick up whatever photo you are there specifically. So all these applications are powered by data science. Sports analytics. This is a common example. Like, might be seeing cricket matches, football matches, baseball matches, whatever, wherever they are analyzing the way a players impactful in a particular match. Uh, like, a lot of things go on. Like, what is the strike rate? How is his condition in the past matches? How he has performed? All these things. So these are also powered by data science. Medical imaging diagnosis, basically looking at X-rays and looking at DICOM images and then coming up with some analysis for whether this particular person has this particular defect or that particular defect. Uh, Not like I wouldn't say this is 100% accurate, but it gives like a very good helping hand to the actual doctors in figuring out what is the condition that the uh, patient might have. Then drug research, basically coming up with chemical formulas and uh, molecular structures in order to come up with invention for new drugs, for new, what do I say, uh, like, even in places where there is no cure yet, there are these reasoning models and thinking models which are trying to come up with some ways of, how a particular protein structure would interact with some other structure and what will their combination be, so on and so forth. So those kind of things are powered by data science. Fraud detection, as I mentioned, whether a particular document was tampered. Let's say you know that people, they try to forge their signature and then cut the image of the signature, put it on the PDF document or even on the Word document and change the signature. Or in credit card transactions, detecting whether this transaction has actually been made by the person who is intending to do that transaction, or is it made by someone else. So those kind of things are powered by data science. Personalized recommendation. So today, when you go on your Amazon app or on your let's say Big Basket app or any of these Flipkart app, what happens is, on the first page you see recommended for you, or on the first page, what it does is it tries to study the pattern of whatever you have purchased in the past, understands this user is primarily interested in electronics, or he is interested in uh, footwear or those kind of things, and then within that a specific brand or a specific uh, designer collection or whatever it is. Like, it understands you as a person, and then whatever is there in the inventory, it tries to maximize the chance of showing something such that you will buy or you will click it. So this is an example of personalized recommendations. Like, this is a very simple example, then there is Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hotstar. They are showing you shows based on whatever you have watched in the past, so that you would like it and you would click on it and you would watch it more and stuff like that. So this is also powered by data science. Then there is home automation, and the list is endless. Now, the reason I'm trying to stress particularly upon this slide is, you see there are so many applications in data science, and in India it is still catching up. So there are going to be a lot of, there is rather not going to be, there is a lot of demand for people who are very specific in uh, understanding certain fields and how data science can fit in there, and that particular demand is more than the supply that we are having. So now let's get into this slide of the job market in data science. I will come out of the slideshow view and go to some articles. So these are authentic sources from which I have pulled. Like Coursera is actually a company which sells courses online for different, like almost any field you ask, Coursera का एक course होगा ही उस particular field में. They have taken this thing by pay scale, who did a very wide survey on how experience affects the data scientist salary and so on. So you see, like average national today of like this survey was conducted in 2025. So average national salary is around this, and then as you progress, you are seeing a steady growth in the numbers. This is just based on the historical data of uh, the field as it has evolved from in the last 5-10 years. Now, what I would like to tell you is these numbers are median. So if you are actually going further into a particular field in niche, like if you are trying to specifically work on chatbots, or if you are specifically trying to do facial recognition or medical imaging diagnostics and so on and so forth, the numbers are different. Numbers look high. The numbers over here are reflecting on median basis. Like if you are knowing only data science, only some specific algorithms related to, let's say, random forest decision trees and stuff, this is it. But if you are trying to think in a way that I can also use generative AI in this, or I can also bring in my own take of how this particular loss function or objective function can be changed, so on and so forth. That is, you take the extra mile in order to understand the problem and come up with niche solutions for those problems, then the numbers even look higher. So similarly, the here you can see the event histogram as plotted by the pay scale research team. And what I wanted to also show you was, yeah, there is this field wise break. You see, no, not this. Yeah, this is the skills that you are looking at in data scientists, which are required in the industry primarily. Now, if you are very specific in one particular field and go into detail over here, then it would be even more like the numbers that are looking given over here, they will even be more than what you see. So let me also open up this thing. Yeah. Now this is a little old. It is from 2023, but I would still want to show this to you because the numbers still look good and very close to what the real market is. So it was observed that this was the trend in 2021. In the second quarter, there were around 21,500 open job roles. In 2022, there were around these many. In 2023, there were around these many. So you see, the number has been steadily increasing, and it will continue to increase at least in the coming few years for different reasons. Now, let me come back over here and talk about the reasons also. So, the jobs that are coming over here are definitely Indian companies are coming up and they are trying to do things, but many policies that are happening in the US are actually not employee friendly, immigrant friendly, because of which their jobs are also coming over here, and they pay pretty well.